What is VEX? Vulnerability Exploitability Exchange, or VEX, was developed by National Telecommunications and Information Administration as part of the multi stakeholder process for software component transparency. The primary use case of VEX, as defined by the NTIA, is to provide information to development and operations team on whether a product is impacted by a specific vulnerability in one of its upstream components, and if yes, provide additional information on identified remediation actions as well. This allows development and operations teams dealing with vulnerability management to quickly review their options and mitigate risks. Now, let us look at an example. Let's consider Apache Cassandra. The CVE scan results from a popular scanner shows this result, where it has 16 vulnerabilities. Other scanners might show somewhat different results, but it is not going to vary greatly. So if you look at this first vulnerability, CVE 2022-42003, it is classified as high. So if you go by your CVE scanner's results alone, you're going to believe you are affected by this high risk vulnerability. Now let us investigate further by looking up this vulnerability in the National Vulnerability Database. As you can see here, it says resource exhaustion can occur when this particular feature is enabled and not always. So you may actually not be affected by this vulnerability at all. On further investigation, you can find that there is a ticket about this vulnerability in the official Apache Cassandra ticketing system. It says that the vulnerability is fixed and it does not affect Cassandra anymore. So, as seen in this example, not all vulnerabilities detected by your scanner are exploitable in your product or platform. Some vulnerabilities will be exploitable only in certain configurations, and it is possible that some vulnerabilities which are detected by your scanner could have already been fixed by your upstream vendor. This is the problem that VEX solves. It gives you visibility into the true risk posed by the upstream vulnerabilities in your software supply chain, and it also points out to remediation actions for you to undertake if they are available. Now, let us look at the VEX documentation that comes with the open source software delivered by VMware Application Catalog. I'll go to My Application section, scroll down to find Apache Cassandra, and click on Details. In this page, I'll scroll down to Build Time Report section and find CSAF VEX document. I'll click on Download and open the VEX documentation. Scroll down to Vulnerability section. Find the CVE in discussion here, that is CVE 2022-42003, and look for product status. I can find the status as known, not affected. So with VEX from VMware Application Catalog, you get to know the true risk posed by upstream vulnerabilities. You can also find the details that was mentioned earlier in this video about the ticket found in Apache Cassandra's official ticketing system about this vulnerability. Another important point to note is that VMware Application Catalog delivers VEX in Common Security Advisory Framework, or the CSAF format. CSAF is a standard for machine readable security advisories developed by the OASIS Open CSAF Technical Committee. The machine readability of VEX enables automation and supports integration with broader tooling and processes.